Duke 850s. Brand new, not even out yet. And I got them both guarding this run right here. This one's still standing, but we got this trap here is gone. They're getting out in two spots, so I guarded it with both 850s and see what we got on here. There we got another flat tail. So we got another beaver, and the farmer's gonna be pretty happy. It was a front foot catch. So these are the new Duke 850s. As you can see, they're fairly tall. They get a really good catch. 4-coiled, 8.5-inch jaw spread, and they're heavy. I really like a heavy trap just to help, you know, the reason they go down these rods. Guys, I really love this night latch. Listen to this click here. So you can hear it. Perfect. Look at the size of that trap. Alright. Check for my bed here. I put basically it's a straight wall down. I took my hammer when I first came here, and I dug me out a ledge to set my trap on. Rebar in, I'm just under the water, and we got it ready to go for the next beaver that comes through and tries to plug the tube. The reason I picked this location, you can hear this running water over here. It's like every beaver on this system here wants to go over this hill. It's really steep. I mean, there's no other reason to go up this bank. They plug that tube. The farmer constantly has to come here and unplug the tube. So he's called me. 2 years now, I've just caught quite a few beaver in this one location. Well, Bill's heavy. It's just it's a smaller one, but they do a lot of damage. And when I send that picture to the farmer, he's going to be very pleased. So there's one for this hole. We'll get it back out there. I try not to put it up tight to any structure. Be good right there. Make my bed, put my bed back where it was. Tramp right there. All I do is throw some mud up on the bank, kind of mimic what they do. You want it wet, kind of slimy like that. And then whatever lure you prefer has a food or caster based. It depends on what you're shooting for. There's a little bit of a food lure in there, so they're looking to eat and they're territorial. So that's how we set it right there. And we got a nice beaver, and we'll move on to the next set. See the tail sticking up, so we picked one up right here by the lodge on a kind of a blind set. On the front foot, about the same size as that other one we got. Just trying to find a good spot to make sure your anchor's down good. Find my bed where I had the trap. It's been messed up a little bit, so I'm just spreading it back out flat here. And we're good. They're climbing out here to build the lodge. I also run the Duke DPs, but I paint mine white. Some are still brown, but I paint mine white. Just I feel like, you know, it pops. But a lot of mine are just anchored with earth anchors. It's pretty simple. You just find where you want to. I know there's a trail right here, so I'm just gonna go next to it. I use this 4-foot driver. It's pretty slick. Set it. I'm gonna put it right over here on that trail. And we're gonna use his Coon Buster. I just like to just cover the trigger. A lot of people do it all different ways. Some overflow it, but I just like to go right above the trigger. No freebies from my traps. And that's pretty much it. This is something I don't see very often. I mean, sometimes the beaver usually will just come out of the waterway, cross over to the corn, but they've actually got a tunnel system to, like, they're right here and they just go right in the corn. They drag their corn stalks through here. It's just something you don't see, so figured it'd be good to show you guys. That's a lot of damage. If they would have tunneled out there even farther, you're talking about a tractor wheel going in, something like that. And it's pretty crazy what they can do to get to their food source. Alright guys, we're down here at the Hill of Death. This trap is still here. I'll make sure it's on the bed. Knocked off again. Put it back on the bed. This trap is down the slider, so we're gonna see what we got. Another beaver front foot again. This is beaver number 7 in the 850. Been right around 7 days. Let's get her back in there. Right back where we had it. We're good to go. See what we get tomorrow. Well, we got us a nice coon here today. I am set up here on a levee. I trap beavers here every year, and then while I'm out here trapping the beavers, I'll put in sets for coyotes, and obviously we picked up this coon. The good thing about harvesting this coon is I'm surrounded by game territory where I see pheasants and stuff, so we're going to be getting rid of this nest predator. It's a win for everybody. I was targeting coyotes, but we're definitely going to take this raccoon out of the population and help it'll benefit everybody. Alright guys, I'm going to remake this. It ain't going to be pretty. I've already caught a badger and now this raccoon here. So I'm just going to find my old dirt hole. I'm offset just a little bit from my hole. Trap's going to be right here. I want to get it packed down as much as I can without getting anything under the fan. We don't want it to move. Whatever your choice of fan cover is. I like a latex fan cover. We're not worried about smell anymore. of choice. I'm not going to use any lure on this one. I can already smell it still here. So they do have some actual sheep wool that you get from a farm, and it smells like a cow farm. And that's going to be pretty much it. Traps down the slide. That's a good sign. Oh, that's a little bit better than yesterday. Back foot. Want to keep that swivel working. Even though they're going down a drounder, you still want to keep it so it's spinning around down there. So I set this trap here because it's on a crossover. The beavers are already crossing it. I'm just setting where they're moving already. It's kind of, I guess it's a partial dam break also, but the water was flowing over there when I first got here. And I put it out here a little deeper, just because the water level fluctuates back and forth. And we got a beaver. So, and a nice one at that.